Right, hey, so it's Wednesday. I had bonsai today. I've had my shower, so my hair is like all weird and not straightened. And I'm sort of just thinking maybe I should try video blogging like every day for a bit and see if that helps me get back on track, or at least film something every day. I don't want to put too much pressure to like have a vlog up every day. Um, but no, like if I happen to film something that needs a bit more editing, that counts, right? Um, yeah, no, so I had bonsai today and I'm so tired, but I was tired like even in the morning, so does it make much difference? Um, no, today my mood last night was a bit down. I think like being tired, I tend to like be a bit more susceptible to negative emotions. But I watched the first episode of season 2 of Buffy, and the first episode's the one where she's got serious like PTSD issues from facing the master, that sort of vampire king dude. And so she's heaps moody and like kind of mean and all that kind of stuff. I'm like, yeah, okay, I'm all good with that. But at the end, she's like got this mallet and she's smashing up the bones and is like all upset and yeah, I don't know, something about that just made me really Mm, how would I describe my mood? It just made me feel a bit down, and it sort of felt a bit like, I don't know, it felt familiar in an odd way. I don't know if, like, I'm trying to think, have I had any kind of experience like that? But I don't think so. I think it's just like my brain is making weird connections at the moment. And so, yeah, I, I sort of wonder if it's like, that kind of depression that's like, depression is really comfortable. You should just wallow in it. That kind of depression that lies to you about that and tries to make you think it's your default and this is the real you kind of thing. It felt a bit like that. I guess I'm not feeling it right now, so it's a bit hard to describe. But yeah, no, I just felt kind of bummed going to bed, but also like I'd gotten myself ready for bed. I think Hope had like done a wee out in the other room, and so I'd had to clean that up and ended up watching Buffy really late. I was like, I'll get myself ready for bed, and then I can watch it, and then I can fall straight into bed, and that'll be fine. So, but I ended up going to bed a bit after 11, so should have gone to bed earlier. I should have just skipped it. Um, but yeah, being up a bit late and having watched that and already being exhausted just from life and waking up early to do Hope stuff and whatever. I don't know. My mood just felt yeah, and yeah, I don't know if my brain is connecting that scene to something in particular. Um, like when she's done smashing the bones up, um, yeah, so like Angel's there and she's all like, cuddle me kind of thing. And I'm just like, yeah, I don't know. Kind of a gloomy sort of feeling for me, even though like for her it's all over, and then they have this sort of end scene where like even though she's been mean to her friends, they're all friends again. That didn't pick up my mood. So there's something about that one particular scene, and I just can't figure out what my brain is doing there. But I feel like my brain is making some weird connections at the moment because oh my God, I don't even remember what day is what, but one day recently I was watching Sagan of a Card. I think he's got like a Card Daily is the channel now. I don't know if it's the same channel or a renamed channel, but yeah, I was watching. Well, I think I watched almost the whole live stream where he was talking about the Matrix and how it's now supposedly a trans movie. And my brain, listening to that, and I guess they're talking about identity and stuff, and like he makes some interesting observations about how it could and how it couldn't be. Um, yeah, it was more nuanced than I was expecting from him on the topic. Um, but yeah, no, something about that, probably to do with the identity stuff. Never mind the trans stuff. My brain doesn't even think about that. My brain was focusing, I think, on the identity and sense of self and whatever. And I just sort of spun out a bit. Um, the whole teenage angst, who am I kind of thing. And I feel like I went through that well into my mid 20s. And then when I got really depressed, I kind of just was like, the whole identity thing's overrated. I'm never going to figure out who I am, what I'm into. So just sort of roll with it. But yeah, after watching that live stream, I probably skipped a few bits or like double speeded it when he's like talking to his live chat or whatever, people. But yeah, no, my brain was just fixating on the identity things. And I was just feeling really weird, like, hmm, yeah, no, I don't know why, because it wasn't, it was really more about that topic of The Matrix being a trans movie now that the live stream was about, but my brain's making this other connection and just sort of, yeah, feeling a bit weird, and I don't know how to explain it. So, am I that tired that my brain is just, going all over the place? I don't even know. And I'm so tired right now. I've had a little bit of like the headache from having actually done some work. Today wasn't as hard. Oh, actually, I mean, we didn't have customers bonsai to work on because they're all the one we've finished everything, and the ones that are left are the ones in the hospital that need a bit more time to recover. Um, so yeah, we were just working on random stuff that needed doing that had been neglected for a while, like out back. And so it was a bit like, it wasn't like a production line where I have like a whole bunch of different things that I have to do. It was more like, maybe we'll do this one and maybe grab that one kind of thing. So I got a few more like pauses where, we're just sort of deciding what we're going to do today. But we did end up doing a lot of the big ones, and I don't really lift the biggest ones, but there were some that were larger, challenging, trying to get them out of their pots and checking the root systems and then repotting them. Um, but I don't feel like it was as hard as some days, so we'll see how I feel tomorrow. But yeah, no, I am tired anyway, and I did start to get a bit of that headache that I get after bonsai. Yeah, no, I'm filming right now because I know the family are watching Hard Quiz on ABC. Um, Hard Quiz is like one of the only funny shows on the ABC. I don't know, like they have a lot of really bad comedy that I just don't find funny. I don't find watchable. Yeah, but Hard Quiz is actually funny. So if you're not in Australia and you've never seen this show, it's like each contestant gets to choose their expert topic, and so like they get hard questions on it. That's why it's called Hard Quiz. But the other part of Hard Quiz is the host, this dude, bald dude, Tom Gleason, and when he's talking to the contestants, he will find any way to be mean to them in a sort of funny way. So like the hard part is like not just your own subject, but he's being really hard on you with his comedy, and he can be quite nasty sometimes, like, but in that sort of Aussie larrikin joking way. Like, yes, he's being a dick, but you're kind of like, this is just our sense of humor, a bit like Jim Jeffries. And you like, it's funny, and often I'll watch it, but I think after Buffy last night, I was just like, yeah, I'm not really in the mood for that, and I can hear them laughing, like, yeah. But anyway, for you guys, I'm here video blogging instead. Um, don't even know if I'm making sense because I'm just sort of jumping from topic to topic. Like, yeah, I felt bummed because I watched Buffy. Yeah, The Matrix, but my own sort of issues. And then, yeah, I'm skipping Hard Quiz. But I know they're going to be sitting there for a while just watching that, so they're not going to come and interrupt me. Um, it's on every Wednesday at the moment. Oh, but yeah, so that's I guess where I'm up to. Like, can I drag out this video blog or do I just post it as is? But no, I want to try and I mean, we'll see how long this lasts, but I could try video blogging like every day like I used to. You remember when I used to vlog twice a day? Then again, YouTube did have like a 10-minute time limit that you could sort of stretch out to 11 minutes back then. So yeah, it's kind of like if I wanted to do the kinds of videos I do today, you would have to do it in different parts, wouldn't you? But no, it was like have a thought, make a vlog, which is not really how I am at the moment. But I need to get used to doing the whole thing with the family home, right? And figure out strategies. So if I set a goal to try and at least film something every day, I do have those things I want to make topics about. So like if I just sit down and happen to make a video about that and then need to edit stuff in, sure, that counts. I'm being repetitive, I know. I'm thinking out loud, you know. It's, yeah. But I guess I'll try. And now that I've got the webcam, it's easier because I don't have to find my phone and hook it up with its dodgy port and all that. Although, like, even for a while there, I was trying to just either leave it plugged in all day when I'm not going anywhere, or if I unplug it, just keep it unplugged for the whole day and then recharge it. Because, like, the battery lasts pretty well, especially because I don't use it much. But with Hope needing his meds, and I've got to set a timer for half an hour, and I sort of just keep it on me, so then, like, it's unplugged at least once every day. And that means more wear and tear on this stupid port, so I mean, the first port lasted 4 years, so we'll see how we go with this one. But yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out what phone I want, and usually I would go for Samsung, but and you know they're high-end phones. Well, I mean, I say usually, but this is the only smartphone I've ever owned, so Samsung. But no, we got Mum an S20 for her birthday, and it's pretty good. It's just that it doesn't have a headphone jack, and I don't really listen to anything on headphones, but because the port is buggered, I actually have been plugging in the headphones sometimes, and like I didn't realize that that particular set of headphones does fit even with the case. Like some things I have, the case just gets in the way and you have to peel the entire thing off, and it's just a pain. Um, yeah, anyway, I like Samsung phones, but it's just annoying that they're doing that. And I'm like, how important is it to me? Do I want the same phone as my mum? I guess it would make it easy to fix problems for her, but no, I'm hoping this phone lasts a little while and then there'll be new phones out, and then I don't know, like, then I have to research phones again and oh my god, people watching my Alienware video thinking that I'm actually like a tech geek, whatever, and I'm just like, no, I just research things when I need to or learn skills when I need to, like with Rainbow Death Ray. You know, I learned enough graphic design to make our cover for the CD, and there you go. I didn't finish that course, did I? Because they wanted me to draw like, you know, a gazillion coffee logos, and not only do I not like coffee, I'm just like, who needs this many logos about the same thing? Like, I know you're supposed to give it to clients and they're supposed to choose and all that kind of stuff, but that's when I realized, like, I prefer to just do art where it's my own thing rather than design where someone else has to make decisions and you have to just keep producing all this stuff. And they're going to be unhappy with it anyway, at least as far as some forums are concerned. But hey, um, whatever, this has been today's video blog. It's the 12th of August. It's 4 days till my birthday. My birthday's on the 16th of August. And Mum bought me some new undies. We went and spent my Nando's voucher early because, you know, we don't know if when Sydney will lock down. So we're like, let's spend all the vouchers early. And because I got her Pandora earlier in the year, I signed up to the Pandora website, and then they're like, here's a voucher. So we went and spent that, but got stuff from Mum rather than me. She missed out on that when it was her own birthday and they sent her a voucher because everything was locked down. You can't really go and have a look. So yeah, we did that for her with that. And now Mum's like, what do you want anything else for your birthday? And I'm like, well, I didn't really think I needed the undies, but she's like doing the laundry going, these undies are terrible. I'm like, there's nothing wrong with them. They fit nicely. There's no holes in them. They look fine to me. I don't understand the problem, but now I have new undies. And they were more expensive than what I would usually get. They're just like the normal black things, but hey, now we're talking about undies. Isn't this fun, guys? Like, you know, when I used to do YouTube and just be like, hey, here's thoughts, here's vlog. Ideas don't even have to connect. But yeah, no, what do I want for my birthday? What do I want for my birthday, guys? I don't know. Probably, like, one thing I do eventually want is to get my hair done. And like 2 years ago, my godmother, my wise godmother, she's like, let's cut your hair, because it's just been growing for like 4 years maybe, like since I got depressed and I just didn't go to hairdressers anymore, and I don't even know who's good in Sydney because the ones I used to go to shut down, And then the other ones I tried, like they were okay, but the lady was complaining the whole time doing my dreads and making them on my head instead of using the pre-mades that I had. And this is the thing, I want to get pre-mades, but I want to get the ones that my old hairdresser used to have, but I have to now import them from the UK. And I also want to get Cyberlocks, and I don't know if anyone stocks them in Australia, so I'll just get it from the same place. I found a place that has the exact ones I want. But I have to buy them from the UK, which means exchange rate and shipping, and God knows with the world the way it is if it'll even make it here. And then I've got to decide what colors I want and who I can go to, because like I don't know how to bleach this crap, and I don't know how to cut it, and um for the bright colors, and like which kind of color do I want, because yeah, I don't know, Manic Panic was all right. Directions, no, don't like Directions at all. Arctic Fox is the only one that I tried to do myself, but it was already bleached, so. But Arctic Fox, when it fades to the same color, unlike Directions when I had purple that the hairdresser did and it faded to green, thanks a lot. Yeah, no, what? How do we get onto this topic? My birthday, that's right. I'm gonna have to import stuff, and the reason I haven't bothered yet is because if I can't gig or like get band photos done or whatever, then I'm just sitting at home with awesome hair. And I guess you guys will be the only ones to see it. So, yeah, no. Happy birthday to me. It's 2020 and everything's a mess. I think Hard Quiz is finishing up, so I should probably stop rambling, and like we've just gone crazy topics. So YouTube things, like my video and comment nice things and share it to people who don't give a shit. Subscribe, join my Patreon and give me money. What am I forgetting? I don't even know. I don't have merch, so would you count? Oh, like Rainbow Death Ray has merch. I need like an intro and an outro, but I'm just not organized enough for that. So how about I start talking and just like cut it off mid-sentence?